Hi, thank you for joining us today on DataXstream's Customer Success Story Series. I am Kathleen Taggert, and I'm here with Dick Koch from DataXstream, and we're here to discuss the first success story of our series. Dick, before we jump in, could you please introduce yourself and tell us about your job and your life and how long you've been working with us at DataXstream?
Sure. I'm Dick Koch. I'm a delivery program manager for DataXstream. I've been with the company for 15 years now. I started as a developer, EDI analyst right out of school for an international freight forwarder. I then took a job with Anderson Consulting, at which point I worked on their Texas Instruments SAP implementation project, which was an 8-year project. I was on the project for the last four years. And it included a month and a half in Tokyo, Japan, as part of their Go Live team, as they did a big bang worldwide implementation of SAP. I also worked on projects for DuPont and Microsoft while I was with Anderson Consulting. After that, I took a contract job with Eli Lilly Pharmaceuticals in Indianapolis, at which time I met Tim Yates from DataXstream, and after my contract was up, he offered me a position, and I've been with them ever since.
That's great. Thank you for the introduction. It's very cool to hear everyone's different career stories. So how did this cannabis distributor approach us and kind of get started on this project? I think the deal came in through a partner. And they had some very specific data requirements. Can you tell us a bit more about the challenges that they were facing and why they were interested in our solution? Our
partner, Dickinson Associates, brought us this distributor. And they were looking to upgrade their POS system, as their current system was integrated into SAP. It was a legacy system, and they weren't getting the real-time upgrades of inventory. They also had issues with the system would randomly go down, so they wouldn't have it available. So they're looking for something better. And with OMS Plus, we were able to show them that we're embedded in SAP. We update as you enter the screen, it updates the SAP system. And they were happy to see that. It also integrated well with their Magento web system, where orders would come in, which they had successfully integrated with SAP. So the inventory back and forth was up to date. So anyone ordering online could see the exact inventory, because if someone placed an order on OMS Plus, it would automatically update it. And they'd see the correct inventory results.
Excellent. Yeah, thank you for that. And I guess that leads us into the question of when they were looking at other competitors and their options, what unique features about OMS Plus made them go with commit to our solution and to SAP rather than another solution on the market? And what unique features did we have that we were able to bring to the table to help them solve their data challenges?
The main thing was that we were integrated with SAP, but we were also able to show them that we could adapt quickly. We implemented their first store for them in California, just as a test case, and were successful in implementing, making changes that they needed, showing them that we can integrate with other applications outside of SAP if need be. So that was one of the main things. And we also were real-time updates to their data. Those were the main things they were looking for.
Great. Yeah, like you were saying, that real-time data and the fact that the app, our infrastructure is embedded with SAP. So as changes and customizations are made to SAP, they flow synchronously over to OMS Plus. And I guess that leads us to our next topic, was the performance testing that we were able to conduct for them. I know that this cannabis distributor had specific growth requirements and they were looking for a solution that could scale very quickly and adapt to their growing business as new states legalize and as they're able to open more stores. And so they wanted us to provide performance testing to prove that we could handle that growth and that level of order inventory, processing. Can you tell us a bit more about the performance testing that we did for them and what the results were?
Sure. First, let me delve into the numbers. They were at this time processing for their Florida stores, which was about 100 stores, 32,000 orders per day on their busiest day. So we're looking at 11 million orders a year. So they were concerned that our POS system would be able to handle that. So we ran several tests. We showed them what we could do: 23 fully tendered transactions per second. We can support 1,100 stores at peak capacity. And that was just where we stopped at. We told them that, we could go further if they wanted to, but that satisfied their needs and showed them that we could handle whatever they threw at us.
Right. We could technically do more, but they decided that was enough. We had proved our point here. We could handle the orders. Right. Thank you for those numbers also.
I think one of the big things for SAP too was we not only sold our OMS Plus system on top of the SAP system, but we've also the distributor also signed a contract with OPPS, or Omnichannel Promotional Pricing, which links into SAP and will hold all of the distributors' promotions, discounts, coupons, and it integrates seamlessly with SAP and with OMS Plus. So not only do we sell the software, but we still sold the additional application.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I know the distributor was also very excited to have all of these solutions, to be able to bring on all these solutions and integrate them all in the same system rather than trying to find different solutions and then strap them together internally. So thank you for that also. And with that, I think we're just going to wrap up. So thank you for your time today, Dick. Thank you for coming out to talk with us about this customer success story and for your work on the project. Thank you also to all those out there listening for your time today. We are honored that you were coming to spend it with us. If you enjoyed this customer success story series, please follow us at DataXstream.com. Hopefully you learned something new and interesting, and we hope that you will enjoy the rest of this series and our next episode. Until then, thank you for your time, and bye for now.
Thank you.